Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm about to do my calls for the day. So every day I do like my different calls. So listen, it's funny. I was talking to somebody the other day about laughter and a sense of humor. It's okay to have a sense of humor. The reason this is so important because life is serious. Let's be honest. Especially if you're a parent or if you have a full-time job or both. If you're a student trying to establish your career, doesn't matter if you're an artist or a medical professional or any type of scientist, or if you're writing books, anything. I'm just naming a bunch of things. Starting up your own business, life can be very serious. Plus, a lot of tragic things happen in life. People die, people get on hospice, people lose their jobs, get divorced, get sick. So, and I see a lot of, pain and suffering on a daily basis. And one thing I like to do, I like to have a sense of humor. And I instill that in my kids. I've always had a sense of humor, sometimes too much of a sense of humor. It's okay to poke fun at yourself. It's okay when someone points out a mistake you made, just say, oh, I'm sorry, and just make fun of yourself for a second. But like, you know what? Um, I'm crazy. I'm always doing this stuff crazy. I'm always forgetting sis. I'm always forgetting my name. I would lose my head if it was a detective. Just something corny like that. It's okay to pull a joke on people just for fun. Just make sure you can do it on somebody who can handle the joke. One of the best jokes of all time someone played on me was that I do overnight shift at a certain hospital. And one time I fell asleep in one of the break rooms. So one of the nurses attached a big 1 liter IV bag, that's a big bag of salt water, and had the IV, for those of you who are non-medical, a bag of liquid that we replaced the body fluid with, and attached a long hose, which is the line. I'm talking for my non-medical people, and led the line to where I was sitting, and I was fast asleep. So, and when and let it go. So when I woke up, I thought I peed myself. I was like, oh shoot. I'm like, this is embarrassing. Here I am working overnight shift with these nurses and everything. How am I going to go out in front and I peed myself while I was asleep? And I'm a grown man. I'm a grown man peeing myself. This was like a couple of years ago, so I think I was like 37. I'm a grown man peeing myself. I was like, oh shoot. But I was confused. Like, why is this pee cold? Pee is usually warm. So I was confused. All I do is my pants were wet. I looked down, I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, I'm glad I didn't shit myself. And then I look over there, it was an IV pull. Like, somebody got a good joke. You know what? I went out there and laughed my ass off. I was like, that was a good joke. I didn't get mad. They knew I could take a sense of humor. I love telling that story and a bunch of other jokes. Make sure you do jokes that are fun, lighthearted, that aren't dangerous. Tell jokes that are, it's more fun to poke fun at yourself, something you always wanted to improve on, that's lighthearted, not something serious you're actually having issues with, that you'll have a complex for if people laugh. But it's okay to include laughter during the day. Even my kids, we laugh at each other. We do jokes. My wife's a little bit more serious. Like I say, hey, good morning, Aiden, poop face. And my son will say, hey, chatty daddy, chatty poop face daddy, chatty. He like makes all these rhymes with my name or whatever. And my daughter has a sense of humor too, so we always messing around with each other. It's always good to have a sense of humor. Laughter makes life easier to deal with. People always say have a sense of humor. I'm gonna start telling you guys why. It just makes life easier to deal with. It's not going to solve your problems. I'm going to tell you that right now. Laughter is not going to solve your problems. It just gives you enough energy to get through that moment of pain and suffering so you can get back and find a solution for your problems, find help for your problems, find any type of way of dealing with your problems, okay? So that's what I'm saying. I'm just using laughter as a tool to cope. As a laughter is a way to deal with depression. That's a good way to deal with depression is laughter. So have a sense of humor. Laugh. I like to watch stand-up comedians when I get a chance. I love stand-up comedians because they observe some of the common things that we see in life and laugh about it. There's actually on my satellite radio, there's laughter. There's like stand-up comedians on that. So I like watching some of these pranks people play at YouTube that are so awesome. It's funny. Imagine staying at a bus stop and all of a sudden you see, for those of you, I'm dating myself. A giant life-size Chucky doll come out like act like he's about to get you, but he doesn't. It's just somebody in there. Or imagine some of these jokes I've seen where someone, there's a bunch of pizza boxes and they say free pizza, and you go up to the pizza box. It's somebody just like and people jump and scream and laugh. So, sense of humor. It's always good to have a sense of humor. I laugh at myself. I laugh at other people. My sister and I, we always are laughing about something. I'm 40. My sister is 34. We're always laughing at each other. I'm sorry I had to think about that. We're 6 years younger. Man, she's 34. Man, oof. Anyway, so we always have a sense of humor. That's how people know we're the same because people say, well, we laugh the same and look like each other. So even though I was here first. All right. So sense of humor. Doc Beast Daily number 5.